Hello, hello. You see my mommy in the background. She came to join me today and help. Just gonna wait for a couple of you guys to join. Hey, hi Megan. Hello, hello. Come on in. I'm excited for today. I'm really, really excited. Megan said hi.
Hi, Megan. Can't wait to see you.
Yeah, so we're gonna get. Mom is helping me just prep some of the stuff in the background. And mom is helping me prep in the background. Hello. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm stressed.
Well, you made it. You made it.
Made it home. I made it home. Mom's in the background just prepping all the stuff for me. I'm getting the butter and what else to do? Flour and all those things. So
Hi, Mom.
that's
Hi.
Amanda.
Hey, Amanda. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Thanks for joining us. I'm excited.
Nice.
I'm actually really excited.
Listen,
Don't worry. I'm frantic around the kitchen, like, how come I'm not seeing her live? So I had to go to the inbox. Like, oh
listen,
my God.
came home maybe like 10 minutes ago, maybe 15 minutes ago. I ran upstairs, like, I gotta pee. Went to the bathroom, like, oh my gosh, my shirt's on backwards. Like, oh,
Listen,
but I'm okay.
we're here. We're here. I actually just finished eating one of the muffins that I prepped before. They're
I can't wait.
really
I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm
me too.
stuffing mine with chocolate chip though, so hopefully
Okay.
out.
It tastes just as good. That's the first time I made these. I did chocolate chip,
Oh
and
yeah.
they're really good. Yeah.
Look at. I don't know which one I'm gonna use though, because I. And you can tell me. I have the cookies and cream one, and then I have. I think these are just. Yeah, just the milk chocolate. Which
Mix them.
mix that. All right. I'm following you.
I do pure milk chocolate, but I think mixing them might taste. Or do some. Can you do? No, you can't do two batches. Or you could do some with milk chocolate. Like put milk chocolate in first, and then scoop some into your thing, and then add the cookies and cream after. So then you have some with just milk chocolate and some with a mix.
All right. I think I'm gonna do that. If I forget, remind me, because.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out something for the first time. So I have my laptop beside me.
No worries.
And,
No worries.
you know,
Um.
I watch all these lives where people can answer all the questions, and I'm just like, how did I do that? So I'm trying to figure something out here.
We're gonna have to pay attention because I have a feeling I'm gonna miss all of these things. We got all these people saying hi, hello, hello. Normally I wave at you guys, and my phone is like across the what is this countertop? So
Right.
hello guys, hi. And
Saida, hi.
I think we have everything. Right?
Almost, yeah.
So
All right, you tell me what I got to do.
turn your oven on to 400 degrees.
400 degrees. All right. Yeah.
First thing first.
And start. It is going.
So before we start, for those people who don't know me.
Oh yeah, sorry. See, I just got talking with you to you introduce.
Well, you introduce yourself to the people who don't know you, and then, you're the hostess with the mostest. Yay!
Start first. We'll go with you first. Go ahead.
Okay, so my name's Amanda. I'm the owner, baker, operator of Yummalish Treats, and I will be guiding you with this cool baking idea presented by Tenn-Lai. I am excited. We'll be baking, as you've seen, oatmeal butterscotch muffins.
Excited. And for those
I've been doing it for 3 years, and you were like, what? Yeah, I've been doing it for 3 years, going on 4. Started with baking for my daughter's birthday, and I made cake pops, and they were a hit. And, you know, I went around and I'm like, I wonder if I could do this as a side hustle. And then here we are today.
Yeah, look at that.
Here we are today.
That's I gotta get my husband. He should be listening to this. He's upstairs with Aiden, trying to get him in there. So even my birthday, gotta figure out something because
Okay.
I love cheesecake, and I saw you post something about cheesecake.
Listen,
Hey,
I've been experimenting like crazy, and I just recently did this Biscoff cheesecake. And one of my baker friends, big up Janet, she was like, you want to swap treats? So we did do that. Actually, let me just hail her up before we start, because we swapped treats actually yesterday. She does beautiful cookies. She was just doing them for her family, and I said, are you selling those? And she wasn't, but now she is. So I'll save my favorite one for last. So she's done a mitten.
wow.
She's so good. Like, oh my goodness. Christmas tree. Snowflake. Frosty.
Well, not
This is my favorite. There's only one.
an angel.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful? So custom treats by Janet. Thank you. I don't even want to eat them because they're so pretty.
That's the thing.
Yes.
Things look so good. You want to just leave them there to watch, but then you're just like, but I want to taste
Right.
it too.
The treat that I swapped with her was the cheesecake, and she said it was really good.
That's
So
the one that you posted, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get.
So I got you when you're ready.
Yes, girl. And for those who don't know me, my name is Tenn-Lai. I actually have, wait, if you're paying attention to this now, but my page is all motherhood, faith, fitness, love, anything along those lines. That's what I do. And soon to be a lot of breastfeeding stuff. But this Christmas, I decided to get some involvement for all of you guys to join us to do some fun activities, including baking. So today we're here with Amanda baking. So much fun. I don't know what I'm doing, guys, so
We're gonna do this together. I'm gonna keep moving my camera up and down because
No
I feel like you can see.
no problem.
So I hope everybody has their ingredients ready. I have them all in these little bowls. So I just wanted to point out something. In baking, this is called mise en place, and that means everything in place. So it makes the whole process even better, and you're not running around your kitchen like, oh, I need flour. Okay, I need eggs. So you have everything measured out and ready to go when you start whatever you're doing.
This is why it's so good to have this young lady here. She's shaking her head at me.
Right. Somebody, I see a question. Oh, I'm actually seeing a question. Janet, you should make those in other treats or flavors. Can she do those as Christmas tree ornaments? I'm sure she can. I'm sure she can. Someone was asking about the cookies.
Oh yeah, I see those. Yes, happy oatmeal
Day. Happy Oatmeal Day. I honestly didn't know this was a day. Oatmeal Muffin Day.
You know, you just Google stuff. You're like, okay.
All right. So
Okay.
everybody should have their oven preheated to 400 degrees Celsius. I hope you guys paid attention to that step where you had to soak your oats in milk and sugar. All right. This helps to absorb the flavor and also just expand the oats a little bit so they're not so hard when you bake them. So that's step one. All right. We've got 2 eggs. We need a teaspoon and a half of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of cinnamon. And I just put them all in a bowl.
Okay, so should I do, since I didn't do that, should I do that now?
Yeah, I'll give you guys a minute to measure out.
Okay.
And essentially, we're going to be mixing all the dry ingredients together. So if you want to just dump them all in one bowl, you can do that.
Flour
Yeah.
on top.
Yeah. There's a cup of flour.
After. Oh, yeah. Okay, so. flour. And then I don't have the ingredients from me. How much of the baking powder?
Okay.
Baking powder is 1.5 teaspoons.
1.5 teaspoons. Okay, so this is one. I shouldn't do it over, right?
And I see what you're doing, so I'm gonna point something out.
Like this.
Because
What should I do?
it does make a difference. Do you have a teaspoon? You have an actual. Oh, hi, baby. Hi. Hi, hubby.
Oh, hey, how?
Oh, so sweet. All right, where's my teaspoon? Here we go. So when you're measuring dry ingredients, whether you're using teaspoons or cups,
1.5 teaspoons.
what you're doing, it's okay, but you have to measure it off so that it's flat with a knife.
Okay.
And I'm going to put this down so you can see what I'm doing. So I scoop out in the container, and you use the flat part of your knife
And just,
scrape it off evenly.
okay.
So you have exactly a teaspoon. You don't have a mound going. You don't have it going inside.
And I'm going to actually open a new one because this one is pretty much finished. Let me just put it in there. Okay. So I'm taking out. I told you guys I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just following instructions. I know. But I'm leveling it out like she said. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Yes, you can.
Yeah. Perfect.
I
Yeah.
something, guys, and it's a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a half.
Yeah.
So you can either use half of the teaspoon or you can switch to the actual half teaspoon. It's up to you.
And then
I dash it. It looks like half.
1 teaspoon.
We're good. All right. And then you need 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
Sorry, can you? I just missed it. It's upstairs. The baking soda.
Where upstairs?
Under. Sorry, technical difficulty. We forgot that part.
What part? The baking soda?
Yeah, he's gonna go grab it for me.
Don't worry. You got your flour. You got your baking powder. You can do salt.
And then salt. Do some salt.
You need 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
1/4 teaspoon.
Just you don't have to just measure in your hand.
Yeah.
Seriously. Let me just show you what you do.
Okay.
Just put it in my hand.
Snappy BK is asking about sugar. So the sugar was 3/4 cups in with the oatmeal.
Sorry, how?
So someone just asked about the sugar. So I'm just going over the measurement. So it was 3/4 cups of sugar, and it was 1 1/3 cup of milk, and that gets poured into the oats and soaked for 15 to 30 minutes, but you can do it for 30 to 60 minutes if you want it to soak in even more.
1 teaspoon of baking soda.
1 teaspoon of baking soda.
Yeah, 1 teaspoon.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You want too much.
All right. I
And
think
you did.
I have no,
You did.
but it
Teaspoon of
feels
ground
like a pro.
cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ground
You're doing it. You did the salt.
cinnamon.
I did the salt.
Okay. And we need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. If you do more, it's not gonna hurt. I love cinnamon. I usually add more than is called for because
Okay, I'm good with that.
one of those things that doesn't hurt to add more of. Same with vanilla.
Ooh,
All right.
I spilled the cinnamon all over. It's okay.
Okay.
All right, what's next,
1
girl?
teaspoon of vanilla.
Okay. So you have your cup of chocolate chips. You said you're using chocolate chips, right?
So now my question is, am I going to do a full cup of it because we're going to mix it after?
You can do half and half, but honestly, it's not gonna make or break the recipe because it's just gonna make it more chocolatey if you add more. So if you want to add 1.5 cups, if you want to add 2 cups, I mean, the preference is yours, but you don't want it to overpower. So anywhere between a cup to a cup and a half should be
And for
fine.
who are not using chocolate, they're using
The butterscotch, same measurement. Butterscotch is 1 cup. So I have the 1 cup of butterscotch right here.
I know you want to eat it, Aiden. You want to eat it? You can't eat it. So handsome. And I'm putting this in the flour.
No, set that aside.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just making sure you have all your ingredients ready. 1 stick of butter or half a cup of butter. You have to melt that in the microwave. You can do
Right here.
that now.
So, yeah,
And
butter.
yeah, just set it aside. If someone hasn't melted their butter, do that now and then set it aside while we're doing everything else. Okay, we need to crack 2 eggs in a separate bowl. So I have a larger bowl that the oatmeal's in and a smaller bowl. Yeah, you can use your measuring cup, anything, right? I didn't crack my eggs yet. I just had them here, so I'm going to do that now.
Perfect.
Up and down here. So everybody has their own method of cracking eggs. You can crack it on the side of the bowl. I usually crack it on the counter because I find it gives a better straight line. Yeah. And I don't like doing this because then I find you get the little chips and sometimes they fall in. But
I see when you're making like fry egg and scramble egg.
Right. Exactly. Okay, so in this bowl, we've got our 2 eggs. Those are scrambled a little bit. I mean, scrambled.
I did that too.
You beat them a little bit, okay? To that, you want to add your teaspoon of vanilla. And as I said, vanilla is one of those things that it doesn't hurt to add a little more because it's giving flavor. This recipe calls for 1 teaspoon. I don't really measure vanilla. I just kind of eyeball it.
You pour it.
And you're putting that into the eggs.
Can you tell this is a brand new vanilla? We haven't even opened it.
I'm actually using vanilla bean paste or vanilla bean jam, sorry. So it gives, and I ordered this from another entrepreneur. Her name is Bitsy Cakes. She's here on Instagram as well. And she usually has great sales on her vanilla. It's really good.
Like, because I know there's a few people you're shouting out. At the end of this, you want to send me their tag, and I can add it to the live once it's posted.
Okay, will do. I put a fork.
Vanilla. And
I'm beating up those eggs a little bit. Okay, and you can add your melted butter into the bowl with the eggs.
Okay.
And mix it a little bit.
This is exciting.
One thing that I really like using in the kitchen is a spatula, a silicone spatula, because I like to scrape everything out of the bowl when I'm making. So I just poured in my butter. Some people would just pour and dump it. I like to make sure I get every last drop. And then just stir that together. And we're gonna then add. Let me know if I'm going too fast, okay?
You're good. It's just I thought I had everything I needed, but clearly not. All right, so we're mixing. We're mixing.
Yeah. And then we're essentially just going to dump this into the bowl with the oatmeal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's why you need a bigger bowl for the oatmeal, because that's the bowl that all the ingredients will end up in.
So question for you, because my oatmeal is like sticky. Is that what it's supposed to look like?
Yeah, you've had it soaking for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It just soaks up all of the liquid.
Okay.
I didn't soak mine for as long as I should have, but the longer you soak it, the less liquid you will have in your bowl.
Okay. Like typical. See,
yeah.
You're gonna make this for me after, Adrian?
Sure.
Somebody said hubby's just sitting back and waiting. It will be worth the wait, trust me.
Worth the wait, eh?
I hope so.
Aiden, you can't have any though, handsome. Not yet.
Me? Why are you taking so long? So we're just mixing that. No. I really like this recipe because it comes together really quickly.
Yeah, when I was looking at the ingredients, like there's not too much to add in there. And it's very simple. And it's healthy to me, so.
Yeah, it tastes great. So now that that's mixed in, you can sprinkle in your dry ingredients and mix it.
So
I don't add all of the flour at once. I do like half of it at a time just to make sure it goes through evenly.
okay, sorry, give me 1 second.
Make sure that you're scraping the sides of the bowl if you have a spatula or a spoon, just so that you get all the dry stuff incorporated.
So did you just dump it in or did you mix it in slowly?
No, I dumped half the bowl in and now I'm mixing it. I'm stirring it. 1 second.
You see Daddy eating apples and you want to eat it.
Just plugging in my computer. I'm just plugging in my computer so it doesn't die on us.
Okay, no problem. Well, I'm here everything.
Alright. There we go. Once all the first batch of flour or dry ingredients is incorporated, then you can add the second half.
As we're mixing, I did see that you have your own line of, what are these?
Kitchen utensils?
There we go.
Yeah. I do. I actually have them behind me, so I will share those with you.
Yep.
Thanks for asking. They are in my favorite color, rose gold.
And you are a sister after my own heart because I love golds, like gold, everything. When I saw them, like, I'm not a baker, but I just want to get it because it's gold.
You don't have to be a baker. They're not just for baking. You use a whisk to whip your eggs when you're making scrambled eggs or,
Yeah.
your sausages or, it's not just for bakers. Anybody can use them. Anybody who's in the kitchen.
And
I don't know if you make like fried dumpling or bakes, bread. I have a bread cutter. You could use that to cut up your dough instead of using the knife.
it's funny because when I saw it, it made me want to think of trying to make a dough for a pizza. I wouldn't know what I'm doing, but just the thought of it, it looks so easy to use.
It makes life a lot easier. Trust me. All right. So as you commented on that, let me just pull them out. So have them sitting on my counter. So they're here. So I've got a rolling pin. Logo on it. I've got the whisk, which is my favorite. I use this all the time. I've got the flipper spatula, ladle. This ladle's bomb. It's so big and so deep. There's the cake cutter and servers. You can cut and then, or pie or mac pie or whatever you're serving. You've got the meat fork or cooking fork.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing that I like about these utensils is the holes. So if you want to hang them up in your kitchen, you can. There's pastry brush. This is another one of my favorites. We'll actually be using this.
And do you sell all separately or together?
Do I use them all separately?
You sell them together separately or together?
Oh no, they're sold separately. The ladle, the spatula, and the cooking fork can be sold as a set, but everything's available individually on the site.
Okay, perfect.
I like it because you can separate it to clean it. If this doesn't get dirty, you can just pop this off and wash it, and then pop it back in.
I like that because when they get dirty, sometimes it gets stuck in like the crevices. And you're just like, oh.
Exactly. All right. So I should have done this at the beginning with you guys to grease your pans.
Oh.
So if you are not using cupcake liners, then you should grease your pan.
And if we're using cupcake liners, we're fine.
You don't have to grease it.
Okay.
So I've done both. I tend to not use the liners because I'm greedy and I just want to take it out and eat it, not, you know. But yeah, you can grease your pan. This is another tip that I will give you guys. So I know when people are baking, they're always hustling to grease the pan with butter and then put flour when you're baking for bread and stuff. This is called cake goop, and you can make this on your own. You don't have to buy it in the store. It's equal parts. Yeah, cake goop or pan release or whatever. It's sold in the stores as pan release.
Okay.
Or something else that you're paying too much money for, in my opinion. Some people use it, that's fine. But if you want a more economical way to grease your pans, all you need to do is mix equal parts of flour, shortening, and oil.
Shortening?
Yeah.
What's shortening? I don't think.
I'll show you.
It's like water, but it's called shortening.
You know what? Black people, Caribbean people, we call it Crisco.
Yes. Yes.
So that's why you're like, what is shortening? Crisco.
All right.
Call everything by their brand name, right? So equal parts of this, flour, and oil.
Perfect.
And then you just mix it with like a hand mixer, blend it until it's smooth, and you can use this to grease your pan, which is what I'm going to be doing right now.
Perfect.
So, and you don't need a lot.
I think somebody.
You don't need a lot at all. So.
Oh, thanks, guys. I'm trying to get through the comments. Looking delicious. Loving the sweater, Mom. They like your sweater.
Thank you.
Are there any separate instructions for left-handed people? I'm not sure in reference to what you're talking about there. Can you just drop a comment to let us know what you mean by that?
I don't know what they mean by that. We would be using the same ingredients, same techniques. That was an interesting question.
Maybe for to whisk it?
Oh my gosh, you know what? That's my people. He's just listen, buddy. Foolishness. Foolishness. Oh my gosh. And we actually fell for that question. We should have known. Okay, so.
Are you supposed to be left-handed? People supposed to do things differently?
So you can see I didn't add too much.
Mm-hmm.
I've done the bottom, and you want to make sure you do the sides, and that will help the muffins slide out really easily once they've cooled. Okay. So the last step is just adding the chip into the batter.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
And should I put a little bit in, mix, and then add more mix, or just throw it all in?
Just so you want to mix the two different chips, right?
Yes.
So which one do you want to be plain? Do you want milk chocolate plain or cookies and cream? Like by itself?
Well, I just poured part of the milk chocolate in there, so might as well.
Okay, cool. So you add the milk chocolate first. You can just dump all of what you're using in and mix it. Okay. I have my full cup of butterscotch, and I'm literally dumping it all in the bowl.
There?
And mixing.
It looks so good. You want some more?
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Eden.
Everybody, Eden, show them your apple. Show them your apple.
That apple looks good.
Show them how you eat it. Don't drop it in the food.
How old is he?
He's going to be 10 months on the 23rd.
Oh, Christmas baby. Merry Christmas, Mommy and Daddy. He's so cute.
Say thank you.
I just want to show you guys how I'm mixing. So again, if you use a spatula, I really like a silicone spatula because then you can scrape the sides and bring everything into the middle.
Yeah, I'm using a small one, but I think it's doing
it does the same. Yeah.
Mom, you should be proud of me. I'm actually baking.
This is what your batter
You have a
will look like.
Yes, right here.
okay, so you're gonna scoop those up.
It may or may not be as loose depending on how long you soaked your oats.
Yeah, mine
Okay?
is like pretty sticky. I don't know if you can see.
Okay, that's fine. You probably just soaked longer than I did. Okay, so once everything is incorporated, then if you have a cookie scoop or an ice cream scoop, it makes putting the batter into the tin easier.
Okay.
If you don't have that, you can just use a big spoon. I'll show you what I mean. So the fun part. So I'm using a 6-count jumbo muffin tin.
Okay.
I made them earlier with a 12-count muffin tin. Either one works. If you're using the 12-count regular muffin tin, then you would just use 1 scoop. This is the size of my scoop. And if you're using the jumbo, then you would use about 2 scoops per quantity.
Mine,
All right?
I don't know if you can see. They're pretty average.
Yeah.
So just do one.
So just, yeah. Are you using a scoop?
Yes.
Yeah. Use 1. And these don't rise too big, so if you fill up the tin, it will be okay. If you fill up the cavity, it will be okay. They won't like explode over the side.
Oh, I know it's almost ready. It looks good, Ada. And I'm gonna do 6 of these, and then I'm gonna add the cookies.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah. You know what? I want to copy you. I'm gonna go look for some more chips. Because that sounds really good. I'm going to do 3.
It's your ingredients. That's all I'm doing. I'm just following your instructions.
Oh my gosh. But that's a good idea. I didn't think to do that. Let me search. I'm sure you can get creative and add like different kinds of chocolate pieces and all that good stuff.
That's So if you don't add chocolate or butterscotch, what else would you say people could add to this recipe?
You can add nuts. You can do hazelnuts. You can do candied pecans, regular pecans.
That walnut.
You know what? Actually, thanks for reminding me. I left this out and I forgot. So you can also add mashed banana. An overripe banana, mash it up, add it in. And then you'll have banana oatmeal.
That's a good idea.
I'm sure Aiden will like that. Look at me. You have me all confused because I'm like, I want other chips now. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna look in my pantry. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can add raisins.
Yeah, that's what Mom was just saying. Raisins. What else? Cranberry.
Yes. Cranberry sounds good.
You know what I'm thinking? It's almost like if I thought about it, if I'm making oatmeal to just eat regularly, anything I probably add to my oatmeal, I can add to this recipe and just make the muffins out of it.
Yep.
Yes. No.
Okay.
Stop.
I don't have any more chocolate chips, but I have these maple flakes. I don't know what else. I got them from Bulk Barn. It's dried maple, like maple syrup, kind of maple candy. How much?
Bulk Barn is the place to go. I love Bulk Barn. I don't go often, but it's so convenient to get stuff there.
I need chairs in Bulk Barn for the amount of times that I go there. How long have you been doing your business? How long have you been doing this?
Well, so after my son was born, born in February this year.
Last year.
This year. He
Oh,
was born this year. My mom's like, he was born last year. No, he was born this So he was born in February of this year. And like I have my other Instagram page, which I don't go on. Like I can't tell you the last time I actually went on it. And my son was born with some health conditions. And through our journey, I would say about maybe what? In June? June, July. I just said, okay, we felt that God was causing us or telling us to share our story with what's going on with him, how everything has been happening. And I just started from there. And then breastfeeding challenges. And I'm like, okay, I've dealt with some moms in terms of helping them with breastfeeding. And then I just said, okay, just an overall motherhood stuff, like share what I'm going through to help other moms. And really that's where it all started. So and then by February, probably February, I'll be helping a lot more moms business-wise in terms of breastfeeding. So that's been my journey.
Okay. Sounds good. And you have products yourself. You can let people know. I've been spying. You have these agendas.
Yes. I have so much going on. I actually have, I'm trying to remember now. I have a planner. I have a planner that is more of a customizable planner. When I say customizable, you can go on there and you fill in your months yourself, your weeks yourself. Because personally, I hate when they have like 2021 to 2022, and I don't even use half the months in this planner as it is. So I can, if I want to use January this month, and then in December I want to use it again for the next month, I can do that, right?
Put in the year yourself as well.
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly. So that's one thing that I have. I have a children's planner that actually I just released maybe 2 weeks ago. Yes. And I'm promoting, especially for Christmas, because with children, it's sometimes they have, other than just homework, things to do in the house that you forget, your chores, stuff to do, things they want to accomplish themselves. And at the end of the month, there's reflection questions for them to really look at and say, okay, this is what I want to do this month. I wasn't able to do it. How do I plan for my time to get it done next month? So actually helping kids from a young age to start getting organized, because when it gets into adulthood, ooh.
I'm gonna need one of those.
I also have, what is it called? A journal. It's called a dream journal. When I came out with it, again, it was released with the children's planner a couple weeks ago. But with the dream journal, my original thought was, again, for children, in terms of encouraging them to dream. And it's scripture based, so there's a lot of scriptures that help them to remind, okay, the Bible says this, so you're allowed to dream. You're allowed to dream. But that this is also beneficial for adults, because we have dreams. We have dreams that we don't do because we're told that we got to do the corporate world. We got to stay into a corporate world, and we're not allowed to dream bigger than just that. So
you're in a safe box.
Exactly. So I have those. What else do I have? Oh, I have a clothing line.
Gosh, girl.
I know.
That's awesome.
Clothing line is pretty much the same thing that I've been talking about in terms of what I do. So motherhood. I was actually going to throw on one of the shirts, but I couldn't find it quick enough. So I have motherhood.
Any close by?
Pardon?
You have any close by?
You know what? Let me get my husband to see if he can. Or Mom, do you mind just grabbing one of the shirts from my closet for me?
Which one?
All the ones that you can find.
Bring everything.
I know.
Well, while we're chatting, we can put these in the oven.
Yes.
Okay. So 35 to 40 minutes. If you're doing the regular size, I would say 30 to 35 minutes. If you're doing the bigger ones, I would say 35 to 40 minutes. Okay. Depending on your oven, after the time's done, just stick a toothpick in or a cake tester to make sure that it comes out dry, and then you'll know that they're done.
Okay, perfect. So I have a gas oven or stove. So does that really make a difference? It shouldn't, right?
Yeah. I think that it will bake faster in yours.
Okay.
I would start with less. It's better to start with less time so you don't over bake. So I would say put yours in for 25 minutes.
Okay.
And then just keep an eye and check on them. That went so much faster than I thought it would.
Okay.
And now we can yap up a storm.
All right, my husband, the clothes on. While you're doing that, I'll continue talking.
Yeah.
So my Tenn-Lai gear is motherhood, faith gear, and fitness gear. I have not gotten my you can hold on for now. Just gonna grab it for me. I haven't gotten my samples for the fitnesses yet, but if you go onto my website, you'll find them out. I'll link it after. But in terms of my motherhood gear, can you pass me a motherhood shirt? So here's one, different colors. This happens to be in pink. And it says mother in the middle, nurture, lover, and protector right here. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. And then I also have, so on my channel, every month I meet with moms that really share their story about their experience, whether it's through pregnancy, infertility, just motherhood, like what it's been like, all kind of topics. So I actually have the shirt, which is the name of the monthly episodes that we do, called Monthly Mommy Matters. And the shirt says Mommy Matters.
I like
colors as well. He's helping me here. And I did a reel maybe 2 months ago talking about, being forgetful. Because I put some stuff in the laundry. I forgot that it was in the laundry, in the washer. Or no, what actually happened is I thought I turned on the washer and I didn't turn it on.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, all right, forgetful, mommy brain. So I have a shirt called Walking Mom Brain.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. Like, I love it. It's my favorite. It's in like great, like different colors as well, but this just happened to be my favorite color with how the logo looked on it.
That's cute.
Then for our faith stuff, this one, it says, I'm not perfect. I'm finally progressing. And here's it in red as well. Again, different. All my shirts are in different colors. But if you look at afar, it really looks like you're saying perfectly progressing. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1.
I like that.
Thank you. See, this way you need height. And then I know lots. This one is Habakkuk 2 verse 2. Write the vision, make it plain, and run with it. And I also have it in.
Oh, I like that. How much are they?
Pardon?
How much are they? How much is that sweater in that onesie?
They rent it for those in Canada. So the hoodies, I believe, are going for 45 or $50. I can't remember off the top of my head because it's in US dollars and then they convert it to Canadian. So the odd numbers there. So those are for the hoodies. There's t-shirts, like we said. The t-shirts I think are about $35 for the t-shirts. We have the. Then my latest is my faith and fitness gear. So it says faith across and fitness right down. Yes.
Give me some ideas for gifts.
Yes, girl. And lastly, I told you I'm doing a lot of things. Lastly, I am a faith and fitness accountability coach. So I run accountability groups in terms of like fitness. I'm not perfect. I can't be like a trainer or anything like that, but I'm all about staying consistent. Like I just finished 100 days of a workout program. Consistently 100 days, just finished it.
That was Julie Black?
No, not that.
Okay.
But the program that I run is mainly just for helping people stay consistent because that's our struggle. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it because I can't get up in the morning. But when you have people you're doing it with,
Mm-hmm.
I'm posting that, all right, you know, Tenn-Lai did that today. Look at her sweat. I gotta go get it done.
Right.
So
And that holds you accountable too, because
yeah,
you know people are
exactly.
depending on you.
Exactly. So I run a faith and fitness accountability group. So every couple days in the groups, I'm posting encouragements in terms of helping you get work out, push yourself, go beyond what you think you can do. And faith comes into it because we got to believe that we can do it, right? It's believing you can do it. And once you believe that you can, you will. So putting your faith where your fitness is. And then when you're there, putting your fitness where your faith is. So it's
Right.
where faith meets fitness.
Nice.
Yeah, girl. So that's I wear so many different hats.
Do you juggle all of those hats?
Um, the best way I can say it is I just do. Like I don't have any strategic way of saying you got to do this and there's like step 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happens today is what happens.
Going.
You just keep going, and it's interesting because when I look at where I am now and where I was before my son, I was like, I can't do this. Like I'm so busy with work. There's so much going on. But after having my son, I'm like, I'm so busy with my son, but
Yeah.
and I'm able to do all of this. So it
Right.
is possible. It is possible. I get up very early. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's normally when I do like my devotional time, and then I do my workout. Get that over and done with before Aiden and my husband gets up.
Yeah.
On with my day. When Aiden is down, I work on my like throughout the day, obviously with fitness because people are seeing me post. That's kind of just that.
Yeah.
Shirts, I got those up. That kind of just runs itself. So it's getting things to run themselves. Because even with the shirts and stuff, I don't keep batches here and sell and send them out. I have a company that when somebody orders, they make it and they ship it out. So it's 5
Nice.
days of just being hands off. So you're not putting so much work into getting it done. That's my best advice, to be honest.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm working on some sweaters myself. That's why I'm like, how are you doing all of this?
I'll connect. I'll send you what I'm doing so you can connect that way.
They definitely need one of those kids agendas or kids planners.
Amazon. They're on Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, girl.
I just realized I didn't set my timer on the stove, but I have baker nose, so I know when the stuff is done. Usually when you're smelling it all filling your house, you know that it's close to being done.
See,
So,
I didn't know that, so at least I know that.
yep.
And you
Yep.
once it's, I just use like a toothpick or something, put it in the
Stick it in the middle,
in the background.
and it's about clean.
Clean.
Didn't have like wet crumbs or anything on it. I'm gonna show you. Actually, I did a batch of the regular ones.
Mm.
I don't have them all here, but here's the regular size, what they look like when they're done.
Oh, those look so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So this is what the size that yours will look like. And I'm actually holding them on my Yummalish tray. So this is actually something I have. Yeah. Like just holding them in front of me right now, they smell so good. Oh my goodness.
Hey, well, you ate one, so you can eat another one.
I'm gonna eat another one. I am. My daughter keeps popping in and she's like, "Can I have another one?" Yeah, she wants another one.
She likes them. I guess she's your taster.
She likes her job.
Huh.
And she likes to give me the feedback.
Yeah.
I wanted to pop on. I'm not sure.
Or maybe that will be food.
You want to pop on for a quick second? I know all of my friends that are online are probably like, "Oh my gosh," because I don't really post her online.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. So this is my Y. This is Esme.
What's her name?
Esme.
Esme. Hi, Esme.
Hi.
Are you ready to eat? There's mine. Back.
Like, Mommy!
Are you ready to eat some, what are these called? Muffins?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think mommy would be okay with me saying, you can have one that's there. I think so.
Right now, don't you? Here. Oh, well, you have to wait for those ones to be done. She wants one of the big ones. Okay, go back and watch TV. She's like, can I have one of the big ones? Oh my god. Yeah. So.
Because, guys, we're not going to stand here for 35 minutes to wait for these to finish, so don't worry. But
I had fun.
So much. I know this was like kind of what I think I got in contact with you. Was it last month? Last month. Or the month before?
I think it was last month. Yeah.
Yeah, probably last. I can't remember, but it was good connecting with you. I have a favorite. Oh, you missed it. So cheesecake. I know you don't like cheesecake, but she is your go-to for the cheesecake for me. So make sure you connect with her. Okay.
We're working.
Follow Yummalish treats. And actually, as you say that, connecting with me, I'm going to have a shameless little plug right now. So I just looked at my followers, and I'm almost at 1,000, and I'm kind of excited. So if you're on this live, please follow me, and that would be a great Christmas present for Yummalish treats to reach 100,000.
Yes.
I'm at 967 right now. I don't know where that came from, but I was like, oh my god!
Hey girl, we gotta celebrate. Celebrate. There's nothing wrong with that. We gotta get her to 1,000
today.
I'm definitely gonna all through my stories for the next week. Get you up. I'll probably go find some stuff on your page. Just share. Get you to that 1,000. That would be an amazing Christmas gift for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you might like the cheesecake because the person, Janet, who I got the cookies from, her husband does not like cheesecake, and he asked for a little slice and ate it and was like, I need some more. So you never know. Yeah.
All right.
Never know.
Worth it.
All right, we'll give it a try.
Okay. All right. And give me your honest feedback too.
For sure.
Cheesecakes are created equal.
It's true. It's true because some that I've had, I'm like, this is not cheesecake. But then everybody's taste buds are different. Because something they like, somebody else doesn't like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some people like firm, some people like when it's looser and like melt in your mouth, cheesecakes. It just depends on the texture as well.
I have a question for you. I don't know if you know anything about it, but there was years ago, we had gone to a baby shower. I know those that are on here, I'm sorry, we're just now chatting, but they had they weren't pops. What would you call them? There was cheesecake in it, almost like a gun, but it wasn't a gun, where the cheesecake was in it and you just squeeze it in your mouth. I don't know what those are called, and I haven't seen it.
Like a cheesecake shooter?
Maybe that's what it's called.
You actually squeeze it into your mouth?
Yeah. Like you just kind of push the cheesecake out and it kind of...
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's the syringe.
Yeah.
It was a syringe. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So you can do a cheesecake syringe or like a cake syringe, and you're basically filling the barrel of a big syringe and
just
popping it.
Yeah. I haven't been able to... I haven't seen it since. And this was years ago. This was... Layla. Years. She's probably, 10 now? Mm-hmm. So, years.
I'll see what I can do for you. We'll see.
Yes.
Pay attention, hubby. Pay attention.
Listening.
So, I would say give your muffins you put them in, about 5 minutes ago? 5 minutes ago?
I think I put the timer on. I put the timer on for 20. Oh, they look so good. Can you see them?
Close the oven. Close the oven. You're going to let all the heat out.
Close it. So we have to keep the oven closed.
Yeah. If you open it, you're going to let heat escape and cold air come in. And if you're baking something that has leavening agents that require it to rise, it will fall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. See, we're learning. We're
Oh,
learning.
wow.
We're learning. See, guys, the people who are on here, you're learning. People who are really.
It's all science, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that.
I wouldn't have.
We don't bake.
It's been a learning journey for me. I didn't know all of this when I started baking, but the more you research and take courses and all that stuff, you learn. It's like, oh, like notice when you're doing certain recipes that like things like baking soda, baking powder, and salt, they're always together because they kind of react and activate each other.
Yes.
And then heat
Saw
involves. So
Now Aiden grabbed the end of the
oh,
tripod.
he's trying to tell you the muffins are taking too long.
That exactly. He's like, "Mommy, what's going on?"
This was a lot of fun. We should do something like this again. I enjoyed this.
Yeah, this was really, really good. Thank you. I really, and I
Thank you.
post a picture of what they.
Okay. Yes, I'll post mine too, and I'll tag you
Yes.
so you can see the big ones.
I hope you got. I haven't even paid attention to the comments. I don't think there's much.
Awesome noodles. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the last.
There aren't too many comments, but you know.
Most people are probably just
Watching
and doing it at the same time too. So
Right.
understood.
And you'll be saving this live. I don't know if I can save it, but if I can, I'll try.
I'm gonna send it to you. So I'm gonna put. You can post it if you want to.
All right. Perfect. Thank you guys.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
Have a good holiday. Merry Christmas. Happy
Merry
New Year.
Yes. Say Merry Christmas.
Bye, Mom.
He's waving. You can't see, but he's waving.
Tell your mom I said bye.
Bye.
All right, take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.